What's up guys, my name is legoletegamer and welcome back here guys to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. In today's video, what I have for you all is a trencher deatomizer strike. So if you guys didn't know, last week they did release some new contracts, and one of those contracts guaranteed you a Mark II legendary hack of an SMG. So I did get the new trencher gamma, and my god, I was just extremely excited when I did actually get it from the hack. I've heard there's been a glitch with this hack that you can guarantee the trencher gamma, which I think is just amazing, because this is definitely one of my favorite nuclear variants within this game, and it honestly just always makes me get nuclears every single time I use this variant. But anyway guys, if you do enjoy the video, make sure guys do definitely drop a like, and if you guys are new here to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. But anyway, let's go ahead and get straight on into the video. Now before I get into the class setup and all that kind of stuff, and also the variant, I just want to give a quick shout out to Panda X Gaming. I definitely want to thank you so much, man, for the comment that you left on the last video. I will link his channel in the description below, but I really do appreciate it. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about this amazing nuclear variant, the trencher gamma. So one of the perks that it gives you that in my opinion just makes this gun very much of a high tier weapon and also very overpowered is the reduced idle sway. Now for some reason, the reduced idle sway just turns this gun into an absolute laser, and you guys will see that I don't use anything like an elo sight or a red dot sight, because in my last best class setup video I told you guys that the iron sights, in my opinion, are just so bad, and I just really can't kill people with the iron sights because they're not very clear enough for me. But with this trait, the reduced idle sway, you don't even need to use an elo or red dot sight at all, because the idle sway is very minimal on the gun and you can actually barely see it. And you guys will see that I do challenge a lot of long range gunfights within this gameplay here, so you guys can see that definitely that reduced idle sway just makes this gun definitely one of the top 5 guns now to use, just because of that trait. Now of course, another perk that it gives you is the deatomizer strike. But anyway, this deatomizer strike that I got here was actually a pretty clutch deatomizer. I mean, there was a lot of people who actually left the lobby. I believe it was only a 3-man team on the other side. But anyway, I was just really excited and actually surprised that I did drop the nuke, because if those guys had left and they had a forfeit, I would have probably been a little bit mad. But anyway, I started out this game with 6 people on, and then for some reason I actually started rage quitting because I just popped out the trencher and I was just absolutely melting these guys. So definitely you can see that this gun is pretty much very much going to make people rage quit, so it's definitely a very good gun. But anyway, let's go on with the class setup that I actually used within this gameplay. It's a little bit different from my original class setup that I had in the last video. For this attachment setup, I used 6 attachments and only 1 perk. So the 6 attachments I use here, I'll just throw it on screen so you guys can see. I use quick draw, foregrip, extended mags, suppressor, and also stock. But those are definitely going to be some very beneficial attachments, especially extended mags. Recently I've been using extended mags a lot more when I'm getting nuclears, because I do find it very beneficial, because if people are going to be rushing you constantly and you have extended mags, you don't have to really worry too much about reloading, and you guys will see that I can easily pick off 3 to 4 people before I can actually reload. So definitely extended mag is very good, and I told you guys in the last video that stock is actually a very good attachment to use with this gun. For some reason it just turns it into an assault rifle, and it just makes the gun a lot better and makes strafing a lot easier when you do put on stock. Now of course I do run suppressor, because you guys know when I go for nuclears I do like using the suppressor attachment, because I do stay stealthy and people are definitely going to have a hard time in actually tracking you on the minimap. So definitely suppressor is a good attachment as well. And of course quick draw and foregrip is definitely some very indispensable attachments to run here when you're going for nuclears, because those are pretty much like the gunfight kind of perks, because of course quick draw helps you the ADS faster and win more gunfights, and then foregrip does reduce the vertical recoil. Now for the perks goes, I only use scavenger. Like I said, I don't use a lot of perks here, because in my opinion, to make a gun very overpowered, attachments are definitely going to be very important. But that's pretty much going to be the class setup that I'm using. Like I said guys, I think the trencher right now, as of now, is probably my favorite SMG. Of course before they nerf the VPR, VPR. The VPR was definitely my go-to SMG that I always had in my class setups, but unfortunately I did put the VPR out of my class setups just because I feel like the trencher is just a lot more dominant. But you guys will see in this gameplay that it was very clutch, and you guys will see in the intro that I was really surprised that I did win that gunfight when the guy was rushing me with the bull charge. I was not actually suspecting that I would be winning the gunfight, but anyway, I mean, that COD timing was just so crucial. Just as he finished his bull rush, I started shooting and I actually won the gunfight. But anyway guys, I hope you do enjoy this deatomizer strike. If you do enjoy the video, make sure you guys do definitely give it a big fat thumbs up, and if you guys are new here to the channel, make sure you guys do definitely subscribe. And if you guys have any other suggestions for any other nuclears that I should get with a gun, I have a lot of nuclear variants, so if you guys just want to leave them in the comment section down below, that would be pretty amazing. But anyway guys, I will see you in the next video. God bless this nation. Peace out guys. Peace.